Good morning, thank you very much for joining me. How are we all doing this Friday? I hope everybody's had a good week and we're all looking forward to the weekend. It's time for another 5 on Friday. Do you know, this week it's been a good week for finding good things, and I could have done 10 on Friday. But we'll save some for next week in case next week's not so good, so we'll just stick to the 5 as usual. I will link as far as I can everything in the description box below, so if you want any more information or you want to click through and see what I'm talking about, all the links will be down there. Click on the show more button for more information. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's start with a recipe. And I've been watching Laura in the Kitchen on YouTube. That's the name of her YouTube channel. Her real name is Laura. Do you know, I thought of her real name just now and I can't, it's escaped me completely, but Laura in the Kitchen anyway. And she's an Italian New Yorker, I think. I absolutely love her enthusiasm and accent, and the way she talks to the camera. I find her very natural and watchable, and she does some amazing recipes. She was, in fact, a viewer recommended her channel to me. I can't remember who it was, but it was a while ago, so whoever it was, thank you very much, because I love her videos and her recipes. And I saw her cook this recipe a couple of weeks ago and I immediately thought, I want to cook that. And the recipe is called Zucchini Rollatini, and basically it's a sort of light version of lasagna, in a way, I guess. I will link the video below, which has the recipe in it. And I made this on Monday and it went down so well with Ashley and William. They both really enjoyed it. And it's the time of year when we have a glut of courgettes, isn't it? Everybody's growing courgettes. There's courgettes everywhere, apart from at my house, because the slugs ate them all before they got big enough to withstand such abuse. But courgettes are cheap in the shops at the moment as well. Courgette is the English word for zucchini for my American viewers. I expect you know that anyway. But yeah, it's a really nice rolled courgettes with turkey mince and cheese and a tomato sauce, and it was delicious. And as I said, William, who's not even a courgette fan, and Ashley, who doesn't like anything that's a light version of anything, both really enjoyed it and both had seconds. So that was a win in our house. I should also say it's low carb, very low carb, so anybody who's on a keto or low carb diet, it might be suitable for you. So go and have a look at that one if you're interested. Next, let's talk about cooling products. I dragged this out of the cupboard this week. This is the Soap and Glory Cooling All Girls Mousse Spray, Crackling Moisture Mousse it's called. I think I showed this in a haul a while ago, quite a while ago, and I've been really suffering. As you know, I've had bad hay fever, but the last couple of weeks, but I've been really suffering with the heat as well. I think the hay fever increases or decreases my ability to deal with the heat, and I've been waking up at night so hot and during the day feeling hot and sticky. And so I pulled this out of the cupboard to give it a go and see if it's actually cooling, and it really is. It's got a really nice fruity scent. It does this crackling thing as well, which is a bit gimmicky, but it does actually cool. So you spray it, let me just show you, it comes out in like a mousse like texture. Like a weird ASMR video, isn't it? The crackling reminds me of Rice Krispie, Snap, Crackle and Pop. Oh, who's old enough to remember those adverts? And it cools. It has a real cooling sensation as it goes onto the skin. It's got a very fruity smell. Sorry if I sound bunged up, by the way. I sound really bunged up to myself, but I don't know if it's coming over to you guys as well, so apologies if I sound like that. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this, and so I used this, and then it reminded me of something else I bought, which is actually even better, less gimmicky. Cool Legs gel. It's like a gel thing, this. Let me just show you. It's that sort of gel cream consistency, and it's instant relief for tired, aching legs. But I actually use this when I feel hot. I just rub this on my legs, and it's really cooling and pleasant, and it has a sort of pepperminty. Oh, it's mixed with the fruity smell of the other one. But yeah, it's like a real refreshing peppermint, horse chestnut and witch hazel. And that is lovely. I get this from Amazon. and I think I might have shown this in a video as well, maybe last year or the year before. This is again a lovely cooling product. I don't use it particularly for tired or aching legs, although my legs do ache a bit sometimes when I've walked a long way, but for cooling myself down, I put it on my arms as well. I'm not fussy just because it says legs. You don't have to always stick to the rules, do you? Life is for breaking the rules, and so I will put the leg gel on my arms if I want to. But yeah, both of these cooling sprays, recommend. Very nice. Cooling spray, cooling cream, gel cream thing, spray, mousse. Next is a film, and I watched this film last weekend and I loved it. It's called Blinded by the Light. It's set in the 80s. It's a British film, and it was available on Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon Prime. It was either Amazon Prime or Netflix, but I think it was Amazon Prime. And set in the 80s, and it centres on a young Asian boy who's about 17, I think, and trying to strike a balance between fitting in with his peers and pleasing his family. And it was just a lovely film. It was a real feel-good film. It was a little bit musical, a little bit just that teenage struggle that I'm sure we all remember, don't we? And it was a lovely film, lovely acting, and the 80s vibe about it. The 80s is my era, of course, and I'm sure a lot of yours as well. And it just had that lovely 80s vibe, and all the fashion and the hairdos and everything just really took me back. So real nice, feel good, easy watching, nice film, Blinded by the Light. Highly recommend that one. Next is a pair of shoes. I think we did a pair of shoes last week, didn't we? Or was it the week before? But it's another pair of shoes. And these are, I'm just doing up the buckle while I talk to you. These are some very cheap sandals that I bought on eBay last year without a lot of hope. I'd seen these recommended in a Facebook group called Mrs. Gloss and the Goss. If you like recommendations on all things beauty, fashion, all of that good stuff, all sorts actually, I'll put a link for the Facebook group below. It's absolutely brilliant. And I saw these recommended and I thought I would give them a go. And this is what they look like. They come in all sorts of different colours. They're very, very lightweight. They've got a rubber sole. I've got them in snakeskin. As you can see, they come in black, white, tan, yellow, I think. I think I paid about £8 for them, and I can't find them at that price now on eBay. I can find them for around £10. I'll put the link in below. Anyway, sorry, I've just my phone's buzzing. I'll put the link in below. But these are the comfiest sandals ever. They're obviously not leather. I didn't hold out a lot of hope for them, as I said, but so many people were raving about them on this Facebook group last year that I thought, do you know, I'm going to give them a go. And I'd completely forgotten about them. And I wore them a lot last year, and I had completely forgotten about them this summer, and I spotted them in the shoe cupboard about a week and a half ago, and I popped them on, and it reminded me how comfortable they are. Now, I have a wide foot. I should also say, at this point, hold that thought caller, make sure you size it. If you're going to buy them, size up one size, one whole size. I'm a 38 and I bought these in a 39 and they fit perfectly. And width-wise, I find these great. I have a wide foot and they're super comfortable. They don't pinch. From the first time I wore them, they haven't pinched or caused blisters or been uncomfortable, and I love the lightweightness of them. I took them on holiday last year and wore them loads, and they're super comfortable. There they've got a bit of a heel. It's not a massive one, and they're just really comfortable. I highly recommend. I think I'm going to get them in tan as well, because I like the snakeskin, but snakeskin doesn't go with everything, does it? So I think I'm going to treat myself to a pair in tan. So just wanted to share those with you. Now that's 4. There's a final thing. We are on the final thing already, and I've made it less than 10 minutes. What could be better? Considerably less than 10 minutes once I edit out all the waffle in between. Now this last one, let's talk candles. How have I got this far in 5 on Friday favourites without having a candle included? I know, shocking, isn't it? This is actually a recommendation from a viewer, this website, or this brand of candles, and it is Goose Creek. That's what the candle looks like. Now, this is an American brand. Don't they look like Bath & Body Works candles? Let me just rewind a little bit. It has become more difficult and more expensive to buy Bath & Body Works candles in recent times because of COVID-19 and production issues. I've got an order in with one of my regular suppliers and she's having horrendous problems. Her shipments have been stopped and destroyed in customs for whatever reason twice, apparently. I had a message from her the other day. But yeah, Bath & Body Works candles have got quite expensive and difficult to get hold of. So a viewer recommended Goose Creek to me, and sorry I can't remember who it was. Again, I'm very bad at remembering who recommends it because I get so many lovely recommendations from you guys. I can't remember who gives me all the recommendations. And these people have an EU website, which I will link below, for their orders. But more interestingly than that, if you go to the EU website and sign up to their mailing list, a few days later you get an email giving you 55% off everything. What could be better? We all like a 55% off sale, don't we? So I treated myself to 2 candles. Now, they don't have a massive choice on there. The choice is limited. There's plenty, but it's limited. It's not like going on to Bath & Body Works and having 200 different scents of candles to choose from, you know. So I got this, which is brown sugar and churros. I paid, with the 55% off, these cost €11 each. So £10.50 or something at today's exchange rate, I guess. Possibly even £10.75. It's always 1 to 1 again, isn't it? But yeah, brown sugar churros, and this smells amazing. I should say, disclaimer, I haven't actually burnt them yet. They only arrived yesterday, but I just wanted to share with you the because they smell so nice and they look so nice, and they're an affordable alternative to Bath & Body Works at the moment. That smells gorgeous. It's just so cinnamony and delicious. And then I also got Melon Picnic, which I thought, this one I thought would be a nice sort of autumnal baking scent. Although, when isn't a good time to have a baking scent, really? I don't know why it has to be autumnal. Melon Picnic I thought would be lovely for the summer, and this one is much more subtle, but I love the scent of melon. It's a really nice, fresh scent, isn't it? So I'm looking forward to trying both of those. I also picked up, now these don't have 55% off, these were excluded, the little wax melts, and this is grapefruit peach. And that's what that looks like, and it's split in, you can split it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different slices of cake if you like. And that one smells lovely as well, very great. I can smell the grapefruit, not so much the peach. And I'm looking forward to melting that as well. So yeah, Goose Creek candles, definitely worth signing up to their mailing list if you are in the market. Also, they sent me a dispatch email, and it arrived the next day. So I ordered this Sunday, today is Friday, and it came yesterday, and it was dispatched on Wednesday. I think it was the next day, yeah. Anyway, very quick. So I thought with it being an EU site it might take a while to arrive, but it actually arrived very quickly. That's it. All the information in the description box below. I hope everybody has a lovely weekend. I will see you again on Sunday. And yes, thanks very much for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye bye.